Hello, I'm Darryl Moran, the District Governor of 9810, and we're loose from Lockheed E. And I want to talk to us today about all the possibilities that lie ahead of us. I don't know about you, but during lockdown, it was pretty hard to find things to laugh about and to be humorous. But Sammy J, the ABC radio announcer, certainly made us laugh, particularly when he parodied that famous Australian poet Banjo Paterson in the Ballad of Lockheed E. Lockdown. Well, we've moved out of 263 days of that, and now it's time for us to look forward. You know, there were some things that I don't think any of us missed during lockdown. We didn't miss the morning traffic. We certainly didn't miss going to the office every day or having to wake up early. But there've been some downsides coming out, haven't there, where those of us with families are finding it hard to get a spot in their social calendar. But we'll get there, plenty of time. Well, let's quickly revisit. You know, we've looked at this before. We know that the road we got during lockdown was like the squiggly line at the right, but we are now coming out of our club castles into a stage of acceptance. And again, we need to remind ourselves of why we exist as Rotary clubs. We've got to support and embrace our communities in need. And here's 4 hints for you that I hope you find helpful as we emerge. We've got to be careful. You know, the pandemic is not over. And although we're out skipping through the daisies, metaphorically, we know that it's still out there. Mask wearing is still mandatory in many situations. Social distancing. Here we are ensuring in our clubs and activities that vaccine mandates are happening and happening well. You know, my advice is if you don't feel safe, then don't go, don't do it. Rotarians encourage vaccinations, as shown by all of our work with Polio Plus. So be careful when you're out there. Be kind. Be kind to yourself first. Think about those ancient days when you can fly on an aeroplane, and they always suggest that you take the oxygen mask first. That way you can help others. It's exactly the same. Make sure that you've taken care of yourself before you look to others around you. Remember, some people will have coped with lockdown in very, very different ways. Some will have retreated. Some will find it difficult to re-emerge, and we need to be patient and kind and caring with our club and our members and indeed our community as they emerge from this incredible situation. Thirdly, now is the time to be proactive. We've all stayed with it during Rotary, during those long days, and now we've got a chance to be leading our communities with the things that we're looking to do. So choose projects that are going to be impactful. Look beyond just the mundane day-to-day. Look at programs like Rotaract and our Interact clubs. The young people are going to be crying out for these sorts of activities. Find new ways that you can to identify how you can better help your local community. Be innovative. Look at all the things we learnt to do during Lockheed E. Look at all the activities we did with hybrid meeting technology. Why would we throw those away when we've got a fantastic chance to be not only serving our communities, but to be widening our audience during this time? You know, if we want that society, we've got to be prepared to help and to build it. So I'd encourage you to keep thinking outside the Rotary wheel and keep trying new things. Holger Canuck reminds us again that some of us think that we can just go back to the same old, but the world has changed. We know it's changed. We have to be prepared to change with it as well. Wow. Jennifer Jones's words are never more apt than now. Silver linings have come out of the most challenging circumstances. Every single one of our Rotary clubs in District 9810 is still here. They're still standing. Look at the great things that are happening. 1/4 of our clubs have grown in membership since the start of July this year. Our markets, our op shops are opening up. The applications for RILA in the joint 9810-9820 venture are really building well. And we've got a fantastic Storm Recovery Festival happening up at Monbulk on the 27th of February. All clubs are invited to be involved. So we have many positive things to be thankful for and many positive things to be working towards. I'd encourage you to keep those 4 hints in mind as we emerge as we continue to serve our communities, and more importantly, as we continue to serve to change lives in Rotary District 9810. Thank you, and I wish you all the best, and I really look forward to catching up with you as we make our way around the district.